it's affordable. We took a train to Porto, the country's second largest city, and it was just as amazing and just as budget friendly. The train ticket itself was super cheap, and the journey offered incredible views of the countryside. Porto is famous for its stunning Douro River, the 6 massive bridges that cross it, and of course the famous port wine cellars. You can wander through the Ribeira district, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, for free, getting lost in its narrow medieval streets that all lead down to the riverfront. One of the best things we did in Porto was a port wine tasting tour. Now you might, something like that sounds fancy and expensive, right? Wrong again. We found tours where you could visit multiple cellars and sample several different types of port wine for only about 15 to 20 euros. It was an amazing experience, learning about the history of the drink and tasting the different varieties, and it felt like something that should have cost 5 times as much. It's another example of Portugal delivering these premium experiences for a ridiculously low price. Beyond the big cities, Portugal's coastline, the Algarve, is legendary. It's known for its dramatic cliffs, golden sandy beaches, and hidden grottos. Some resort towns can be a bit pricier. We found tons of smaller, charming coastal towns. You can find cheap guest houses and affordable, fresh-off-the-boat seafood. Renting a car can be inexpensive if you
Whitney, what's going on, baby?
the freedom to explore hidden beaches and escape the main
What's
tourist
happening?
routes. The natural beauty here is off the charts, and much is completely free to enjoy. So, for our number 2 spot, Portugal is an absolute must-visit. It has the perfect mix of vibrant city life in Lisbon and Porto, breathtaking natural beauty along the Algarve coast. The public transportation is a budget traveler's dream. The food is both delicious and incredibly cheap. Historic sites are world-class. If you want to experience the magic of
Oh yeah, I seen you did it. You worked, girl. You worked. I ain't gonna lie to you. You had Lewis in here, man, boy. I had went live again. He's going on this live, but live again, man. That man was so mad.
Tacos and drinks cost just a few bucks.
That man, that dude was so upset. Gabe, he wanted Gabe out of there. He like, man, put Gabe in time out. He switched back.
In Mexico, you can go snorkeling, explore hidden cenotes, or even swim with sea turtles. The value is off the charts.
Then he talking about put you in time out because you was helping. What's happening, ACL? What's going on, man? Subscribe to the channel, man. Welcome. It's your boy Tay Blaze, man. AKA Deshaun, AKA T Blizzard, AKA Tay Blaze, AKA Tay by the way, AKA the biggest ever. Yeah. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. For real, dog. For real, man. Y'all show that love, show that support, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tay Blaze. Y'all get in here, man. Don't be no sucker, man. Go ahead. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button right, man. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. You did. Let them know, Whitney. Subscribe.
Imagine waking up on a paradise island and then hopping on a cheap
let them know.
Another island for dinner.
But anyway, yeah, that was funny. That nigga was so mad. He wanted me to put you and Gabe for 24 hours. He wanted me to boot y'all for 24 hours. For real.
Jump from one beautiful island to the next without
real
breaking the
shit.
bank. Challenge you to find another place.
He wanted to boot y'all for 24 hours.
Indonesia offers unique cultural experiences. In Bali, visit ancient Hindu temples. Indonesia is part of the Ring of Fire with epic and accessible volcanoes. Hike Mount Tour for a life-changing sunrise view. Indonesian street food is delicious and cheap.
Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. At least subscribe. At least if anything, subscribe.
Indonesia offers unmatched experiences. Go to Indonesia in 2025 for the adventure of a lifetime.
I started Pollination Restoration to help people chase for business. Because the name is Chase for Business. Where I can find everything I need.
See how all them people came on that big. See how everybody on that big. We've been getting bigger.
Power Mop has hundreds of strips to strip away sticky messes, even from road lines.
Getting bigger with you. What's going good? What's up? What's up? Sprout? Sprout, what's going on? Appreciate the sub, appreciate the like.
Turkey is literally the
Let's see.
bridge between
Scat, what's going on? You got fire buzzing around your head. Yeah, I'm trying to get them off. By hitting the like button, subscribe to the channel. David, what's going on? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. You dig?
We're literally standing inside thousands of years of history.
You gave a like, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it, man. Glad y'all getting in, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't be no sucker, don't be no buster, man. Get in here and blaze up. Up, man, with the best of the best. Better than the rest. Better than your nigga. Better than your mama milking her breast. Like shit. For real, dog. Bread. What's happening? You can sub home. Appreciate it, man. Sub. Appreciate it. Bread. That's what I'm about. Getting that bread. Yeah. We about, baby. For real. You about getting that bread. So shout out. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, man.
It's a foodie paradise where you never have
Subscribe.
without mentioning Turkish breakfast. It's not just a meal.
Petty, what's going on? Hey, I'm from sunny Southern California. Shout out, sunny California.
It's an incredible experience.
You dig? Shout out LA, SSC, shit. Fuck it, sunny Southern California. Shout out.
So full, you might not even need lunch.
Gabby, what's going on? Gibby, what's going on? Hit that like button to the channel, man. Welcome. Oh, you getting your smoke on? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You said, I don't know why I love your video. Hey, man, because I'm the best thing smoking, man. I'm better than the rest. Oh, you in Orange County? Okay, then, Orange County. That must be, that's the good side of, what? That's the rough side or the good side? What that is? I don't know about Orange County. What about Orange County good? What?
You can also find incredible bargains and
Is the trenches or what?
Turkey offers this insane
Today my birthday. Well, happy birthday.
Delicious and cheap.
Happy birthday.
Unforgettable shopping experience. It's a country
Happy birthday.
where ancient meets modern and east meet west. The fact that you can experience all
Straight
of this
up.
from Roman ruins to sprawling bazaars
Happy
such a tight
birthday.
budget makes it one of the most compelling
Happy
travel
birthday. Happy birthday
It's a
to
place that will
you.
overload your
Happy
senses.
birthday. Happy
Memories that last a lifetime, all
Hey.
without emptying your wallet.
Or close to
Add
LA.
to your list.
More expensive.
Next
Yeah,
row,
I bet.
forget expensive
I bet. Orange County, I bet.
Friend Islands. Forget
I
Mike
bet.
Jones and Santorini. Where
I'm pretty
island
sure.
hopping for almost nothing. Knack
Follow no
Barrows,
pattern.
ferry tickets are cheaper than pizza.
Oh,
For the price
petty.
of a
Oh.
movie, sail the
Oh, you
Aegean.
petty,
We
huh?
found a ferry route for under $10. That's cheaper than an Uber.
Petty.
Ultimate travel hack. Live it up. In Ios, find rooms for $20 a night.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
Incredible sunrises. $1 million views without the $1 million.
Oh, I'm in Florida.
Best of all, the beaches are free. But Greece
I'm
isn't
in
just
Florida.
about beaches. It's about history. We're talking about walking through
I'm
ruins
in
that
Florida,
are
my
thousands
guy.
of years old. And guess what? You don't have to go to the super crowded, super expensive Acropolis in Athens to see it. We found ancient ruins all over the
Florida,
cheaper
my guy.
islands that you can explore for a fraction of the price, and sometimes for free. We were literally the only people exploring an ancient temple on Naxos. It felt like we had discovered it ourselves, like we were Indiana Jones or something. It was one of the craziest feelings ever. Now let's talk about the
Yeah, crawl way across town. Way across. You give the other side. On the other side.
For €2 or €3, you can get a massive wrap filled with perfectly cooked meat, tzatziki, fries, and salad. We literally had a challenge to see who can eat the most gyros in one day. I think I tapped out after 5, but I could have kept going. It's the most delicious, most filling, cheapest meal you will ever have. It's a literal life hack for hungry travelers. It's not just gyros either. We went to local tavernas, these small family-owned restaurants, and had the most incredible feasts of our lives for less than $15 a person. We're talking fresh caught fish, Greek salads with giant blocks of feta cheese, and plates of olives that came straight from the trees outside. We ordered literally everything on the menu in one place, and the owner was so happy he gave us a round of dessert for free.
Damn.
The hospitality is on another level.
Yeah, but that American money different. $15 to them is shit. American money is a lot.
So to recap,
You never been to the East Coast? Shit, I've been to the West Coast.
stay in rooms with ocean views for 20.
I've been to LA and I've been to Sacramento.
Food of your life for less than $5. Greece is not just a vacation; it's a
Yeah, you gotta come see Florida, man.
on a tiny budget. If you want
You
to
know what I
see
mean?
history,
One day,
like
one
a
day.
god and swim in the bluest water you've ever seen without breaking the bank, this is the place. You have to go to Greece.
Come to see.
Book a flight right now. You won't regret it. Next up, we are flying a completely different world. Welcome to
Come
Morocco.
to the bird.
This country is one of the most
You heard?
chaotic and colorful
Is it
places
Vegas?
I've ever been.
No, I ain't been to Vegas.
Ridiculously cheap. The moment you step off the plane,
No, I ain't
your
been to
senses
Vegas.
just hit with everything at once. The sounds, the smells, the sights. It's on a whole other level. And the first thing we're going to do is dive headfirst into the craziest part of any Moroccan city, souks. These are the sprawling, maze-like markets where you can find literally anything you can imagine. And I mean anything. We gave our team a challenge of $100 each, and they had
Yeah,
1
it's
hour
hot.
to navigate
It's hot over there too. Shit, it's hot in LA.
things they could find. Chandler got lost within the first 5 minutes, which was hilarious. But the rest of us found handmade leather bags,
Oh, we have a
intricate
forest
pictures,
fire.
mountains of spices, and even a guy
Y'all be having forest fires.
It is a
Y'all get hot.
labyrinth of adventure, and just walking through it is an experience in itself.
Y'all just don't have a
You don't
long
even have to buy it.
span of hot. Y'all, we have an all day hot. Y'all have a half a day hot, half a day cold. Like right now, probably getting cold up there. Right now, it's probably cold as hell up there. A little chilly up there right now.
These are
At
traditional
night.
Moroccan houses built around the central courtyard, and they are like hidden palaces.
You live by the ocean.
Outside, they look like nothing, just a plain door in a random alley.
Okay, you might be one of them little.
It opens up into a beautiful, peaceful oasis with fountains, tile work, and plants. It's like discovering a secret.
Yeah, Orange County, man. You probably live in a
They
mansion.
are insanely affordable. We found a Riyadh fees where we rented several rooms.
You find out, dog.
$25 a night.
You
$20.
find out you one of these rich kids out here.
$5 a night.
Served right in the
4
courtyard.
months.
We're talking
What?
fresh bread, local honey, mint tea, and all the amazing pastries. We were living like royalty for the price of a couple of coffees. Staying in a Riyadh is an essential part of the Moroccan experience, and it's proof that luxury travel doesn't have to cost you a fortune. It's the ultimate travel bargain. Okay, as cool as the cities are, you cannot go to Morocco without going to the Sahara Desert. This is a non-negotiable must-do
Yeah,
epic
you gotta
adventure.
go,
We
yeah.
booked
Everybody
a
do
3-day
that.
desert tour for a price that was so
Tour.
low, I thought it was a scam. But it was real. For a ridiculous amount of money, we got driven out into the middle of nowhere, rode camels across giant sand dunes as the sun was setting, and then spent the night in a Berber camp under more stars than I have ever
Oh,
seen in my
Compton,
entire
you
life.
know, oh,
It was
okay,
one of the
then.
most surreal
Oh,
and
okay.
incredible experiences. The camel ride alone was worth
You
the
a trenches
entire
baby.
price of the trip. We were just trekking through this endless sea of orange sand, and it was completely silent except for the sound of the camel.
You a trenches
Our
baby.
guide, a super cool Berber guide, was telling us stories and singing songs. It felt like we had traveled back in time. Then, when we got to the camp, they had this huge bonfire going, and they played drums, and we all danced. It was so much fun. This is the kind of adventure that people literally remember for the rest of your life. And after a long day of adventure, you're going to be hungry. And Moroccan food is here to save the day. The number one dish.
Hey, ain't gonna lie though, that's good. I got LA on here. I mean, I got California, man. That means shit. We might around to reach some people, man. That might be, you know what I mean?
Vegetable tagine. We literally tried every single one we could find. And you can.
Oh yeah, you know what time it is.
That can feed 2 people for like $5 or $6 in a local restaurant. It's the ultimate comfort food. And
Yeah,
it's
you
so
a trenches, you a trenches baby.
So to wrap up,
Man, worldwide. That's what I'm saying, Whitney. Worldwide now.
$25.
I'm telling you,
Camels into the Sahara
ain't
Desert.
nothing like that worldwide.
For next to nothing. Morocco is
Feel
an
me?
assault on the senses in the best way possible.
Ain't nothing like that worldwide.
Colors, rich culture, and insane adventures that are accepted for everyone, no matter your budget. If you were craving a trip that is completely different from anything you've ever experienced,
Ain't nothing like that worldwide,
it's a
bro.
10 out of 10 must-visit destination.
Pampers Toddlers is the #1 brand for keeping your baby completely dry.
Ain't nothing like that worldwide. California, boy. California knows a party. California knows how to party. Joan, what's going on? What's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. What's that? In city of Compton, we keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin' in the city. A city of Compton. We keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin'. Hey. In the city. Hey, hey, hey. City of Compton. Hey, for real. Largo, what's happening?
SkyTrain, riverboats to get around for pennies. It's so easy and affordable.
We keep it rocking. We keep it rocking.
This is where you find
In the city.
We're talking white sand, turquoise
The
water,
city of Compton.
bobbing in the bays.
We keep it rocking.
Gateway to hundreds of
Yeah,
miles.
yeah,
And the flight
yeah,
itself was
yeah, yeah.
like $40.
We
From
keep
there,
it
you can hire a
rocking.
private long-tail boat for the entire day for a
In
price
the
that is just
city.
hired a boat for 8 hours for the price of a nice dinner back home. We spent the whole day
Yeah, camera watching.
places like Raylay Beach. which you
Yeah,
only get
surveillance
to
all over this
fly
fucker.
islands where they filmed the movie.
You know what I mean? It can hear a roach moving.
Crystal clear water, driving up to viewpoints with incredible photos, and just chilling on some of the most beautiful beaches on planet Earth. This is the kind of
In
stuff
the
that looks like
city.
thousands of dollars.
City of Compton.
Tiny fraction of that.
We keep it rocking.
On a shoestring budget.
Keep
When
it
the sun goes
rocking.
down, Thailand comes alive in a completely different way. The night
Yeah, I got that song stuck in my head.
incredibly affordable. Whether you're in Bangkok, Phuket, or the Five Islands, you can find beach bars and where the drinks are cheap.
I keep it
We
rocking.
went to a full moon party on Koh Phangan, which is one of the biggest and craziest beach parties
In
in
the
world.
city. We keep it rocking. We keep it rocking.
Stunning temples for
Hey.
Paradise Island hopping.
Oh, that bring that little sweetness too. Hey, in the city.
The perfect destination for anyone.
In the city of Compton.
Without spending a lot of
In the city.
missing out is cheap. It's epic.
How's it? I work.
You can add it to your list for 2025.
Company for
Coming in at number 9, Columbia, for just a few dollars.
Okay, you stayed in what? Weird, that's why you so gangster. Because you stayed in Compton.
Insane. We're talking about a country with lush coffee plantations, vibrant cities, and Caribbean coastlines. Your wallet will barely feel a thing. This place is one of the most welcoming and friendly countries on the entire planet. Imagine
Yeah.
walking through the colorful streets of Guatapé. The diversity of
That's the one you
landscapes is
had.
absolutely mind-blowing, and it's all acceptable.
What's out?
One day you could be hiking through the surreal wax palm
Is it out?
trees in the Gilroy Valley. The next day you could be exploring the bustling streets of Meadowland.
Is out.
Colombian food is the definition of comfort and flavor, and it costs pennies. Massive fat
La da 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 da.
or you could snack on a
Da.
fresh tropical fruits from street vendors for less than $1.
Da da
Colombia is
da.
ridiculously affordable and awesome. The coffee
Colombia.
Cafetero is a must-visit.
Colombia.
Coffee farm called a finca for an unbelievably low price. Medellin, once dangerous, is now one of South America's safest, most innovative cities. The city's cable car system offers insane panoramic views for less than $1. The Caribbean coast is calling your name. Find stunning beaches near Tayrona National Park. Sleep in a hammock right on the beach for just a few dollars an hour. Go paragliding over the Chicamoca Canyon for a fraction of the cost elsewhere. Trek for days to reach the ancient and lost city. Colombia offers world-class adventures without the world-class price. All right, for our final destination, we are heading to the heart of Europe, Hungary, specifically its incredible capital city, Budapest.
Oh, Hungary. Oh, yeah, it's Hungary. Somebody was for Hungary. That was on here. That was from Hungary.
It is packed with history.
He said, I'm gonna look at what y'all got going on. Y'all look old as hell.
Little you're spending.
Y'all look 2 million years old.
Experience
Hey, you know why y'all live that? Y'all know, I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all wanna know why America look like it does? Because we ain't nothing but a couple years of. We're not even, bro. We probably like 1,000, maybe 1,000, 2,000 years old, bro. I swear. No, we probably like 2,000, bro, at the most, bro, for real. Cause all these places in other countries, bro, they over 1,000 years old, over 2,000 years old, over 3,000. These places be 4,000, 5,000 years old. Like, literally, like, we talking 14, 13, 10, 11. You know what I mean? We so motherfucking far behind. This shit ridiculous. These motherfuckers been having land and there's people that been having land and royalty and all that type of shit, man, for 30,000, man, 3,000 years, nigga, they been real. You know what I'm saying? Like they started off year 1, year 2, year 3, probably they probably broke 500 years. And out of that, the rest of the year just gone. They just up. You know what I'm saying? For real. Look at that shit, you be like, damn, man, you so far behind when you look at these people, places, and buildings, bro. Eben's been up since before. Shit, 5 generations, 5, 6 generations. Let's build the ultimate budget destinations together. You gotta think about, like, when segregation was around, shit, other countries, they living life. We around there, we struggling, fighting, fussing, and these motherfuckers living life. You know what I mean? They living life in other countries down there. They looking at us like, wow, they going on over there. You know what I'm saying? They like, wow, this going on over there. They ain't even know. Half the country ain't know what's going on. We have so many more crazy videos planned. And then some of them did, because they were, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. A lot more people got off the slave trade than just America. So a lot of people got bread. Joe, what's going on, man? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Why you telling me to turn my live off for? What the fuck? Why you telling me to turn my live off? Just because you ain't live? You telling me to turn my live off because you not? Where y'all get off telling people to do what they do? You know what I'm saying? You can get off my live. I don't need a Hellcat. I need a Hellcat to be on live. I don't need no Hellcat. I am a Hellcat, nigga. You wanna see? You wanna see how fast I am? You wanna see this horsepower? You wanna see this horsepower? Suck ass. Why you talking to me? You wanna see this horsepower? You wanna see this horsepower, nigga? Dumb people win dumb prizes, for real. Yeah, man. I look like I need a Hellcat, man. If anything I would get, I wouldn't even get no Hellcat. I'd get me a Cadillac. A SUV Cadillac, or I get me a BMW. Whatever series, it don't even matter. Whatever series, don't even matter. What you say? You want me to get a Hellcat? So that's what my car should be, a Hellcat. I should get a Hellcat, huh? Who y'all care most about? The Hellcat or Blaze? Do y'all care more about the Hellcat or Blaze? No, the only reason why y'all be looking at it is because Blaze in it, not because of the Hellcat. Anybody gotta get a Hellcat, but who in the Hellcat is what's matter. It ain't what you're driving, it's who driving. Feel me? That's the point. You know what I'm saying? It's the driver that matter. It ain't the car. It's the driver. Man, I make the Hellcat the Hellcat. You know what I'm saying? I'ma make the sales go up on that bitch. If it's going down, it's gonna go right back up when I get in that motherfucker. You gonna come crazy in the Hellcat. Damn, Blaze run that motherfucker. I might get a Hellcat. If I do get a Hellcat, I said I was gonna get what I said. I said I wanted to do me a mod car. I wanted to get me a Charger, a regular Charger, and I was gonna call it Kitty. I was gonna call it Hell Kitty. That's what I was gonna call it. Hell Kitty. That means like it ain't a Hellcat, it's a kitty. So that means it's a small, it's a kitty. You know what I'm saying? It's a baby. It's a baby. It ain't really no, but it's gonna be like kind of like a sleeper too. The motherfucker gonna think, oh, he got kitty. Oh, he ain't even a real cat. I'm gonna blow it out. Fuck around, put that supercharger in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga be like, God damn, this ain't no kitty. It's a full grown cat. Color, if I color, probably black. Probably black, but it'd be like a matte black, like a matte black, like something that's gonna make motherfuckers turn. That bitch gonna look like a motherfucking, man, that bitch gonna have the red lights in that front of that bitch. Neon, really gonna have all neon, like different color lights in the front. And then I put black tint in the back, tint in the front, but it'll be lights. And then it'll be lights in the back, and then it'll be neon on the bottom. And then the rims will be black, neon, everything be black, everything. And then, but inside it'll be like I already said I wanted like a baby blue, or I mean like a sky blue gut, so like a cotton candy gut. You know what I'm saying? Like everything cotton candy. So when I open the door, the windows tinted, everything tinted. That bitch look straight black. You even know when I open the door, that bitch gonna look like, you gonna be like, damn, that's fruity inside. It's like you in clouds when you in that bitch. I want to put the stars in the motherfucker on top. I'll put the stars in there. You feel me? Change colors. Man, I got the little cotton candy inside. It's gonna say Blazer on the side of it. See, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna have a matte black, but it's gonna have like I'm gonna get it wrapped matte black, but I'm gonna get it wrapped. Wrapped gonna also say Blazer on the side of it. So both sides gonna be Blazer on both sides, and it's gonna like come like this on the side, kind of like Flames would. So it'll be like all black. It say Blazers on there, all everything, and then inside of cotton candy. So when you open my door, you'll be like, damn. You like the inside better than you like the outside. That's what I wanted. I want the inside to be more attractive than the outside. So when they see me, if I roll the window down, they looking in that like, damn, that bit, it's like go from dark to brighten up. Like it brightens up the car. You know what I'm saying? When you roll the window down, it's like it brighten up the car. Like the car no black no more. It's like blue. You know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, this bitch blue. Like you don't even know it's gonna bring so much light to the car inside. What I wanted like a different theme. Like I want even when you gotta imagine like picking up a little, you know what I'm saying, a little timber, right? Me picking up a timber. You know what I'm saying? Something well cooked. You know, I pick up something well cooked, a little tender. You know what I mean? She sit down, that bitch. She opened up. Right now I'm coming up, pulling up, right? Yeah, I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up, right? All black, everything. She really scared. She like, oh my God, she might be dangerous. Bitch, all black, everything. Boom, right? She opened the door. That bitch cotton candy blue. Oh man, she gonna be like, whoa. Yeah, damn, I wasn't expecting this. I thought the seat was gonna be black. All the whole car black. Don't steal that either, y'all, you know, they some haters, you know, they'll steal everything, they steal. Copyright that, dog, copyright that. Hey. Yep, cream on the inside, clean outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Ice cream plate draw. Straight up. Yep. So that'll be like a build that I'll do. That'll be like a mod, and it's gonna be called Blazer, but it's gonna say Kitty. It's gonna say Kitty Hell. It's gonna say Hell Kitty. The badge on that, I'm gonna put a badge getting on that bitch say Hell Kitty. Like whoop, hey, for real. Be a good little project for us, man. I go live every day and just, you know, record a little film for it, and then once that bitch done, I'll see that bitch fully. Oh, see that bitch complete.
That's why we offer a full line of fuel appliances that last, reliable, efficient, and always ready to move quality from Whirlpool.
Welcome to 2025. It's a new year, and you know what that means. It's time to start planning our next travel destinations without breaking the bank. I've put together what I've found to be the absolute travel destinations to visit on a budget in 2025.
What's your year of car
Anywhere
you say take?
US dollars.
Oh, I say like a.
Keep in mind that these
I say if I can get a new one, I get a new one. But if I get an old one, if I get like a 19, maybe a 1918, between that, some older, but look new. I want something I can build on. I don't want nothing that I gotta pay $30,000 for, and then try to mod. No, I want something I can pay 15, 25. You know what I mean? 4 out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 5 out the gate, and then mod that bitch. Have that bitch looking raw.
You can easily add $20, $50, or even more than $100 per day to this budget. Just remember, every destination in the world can be done on a budget if you're committed to getting creative with your travels. With that, here's my ultimate list of destinations for budget travel in 2025. Vietnam makes the top of our list as one of the cheapest countries to visit in Asia. I always recommend Vietnam to budget travelers because there are so many cheap transportation options to help you explore the country. It also happens to be one of my favorites because there is so much to do. My top recommendation is always to head to the coast. Anywhere you can visit along the water is going to make for an incredible trip. Once you arrive in Vietnam, you can expect to pay on average to $8 on accommodation per night, 9 to 15 per day on food, and 2 to 5 on transportation. You only need about $9 to $30 per day to explore Cambodia. It's a country that truly has everything that you want to see. There's islands, ancient history, temples, and budget experiences worth learning all about. During your trip, you can expect to spend $3 to $6 on accommodation per day, $3 to $5 on food, and $2 to $5 on transportation. If you do head to
Damn, that shit cheap.
the temples, I do recommend purchasing a one-day
But it
pass.
probably costs a
The
little
long
money to
run
get
is
over.
saving money. The temples are just so beautiful, and I know that you're going to need more than one day to explore them all. If you're on a budget and you don't want to experience island life, then I know just the place for you. Indonesia is a great place to visit on a budget because almost everything you can do here is relatively accessible. backpacker budget, each day you spend in miles will cost you about $11 to $38. You can expect a $4 to $6 per day on accommodation, $3 to $7 on food, and $2 to $8 on transportation per day. If you're thinking about budget travel, you're probably already thinking about Thailand. It's a stunning country that's as affordable as it is beautiful. Even here, your dollars can make a luxury experience affordable. Chiang Mai and Bangkok have absolutely exploded with digital ad culture, and after visiting there myself, I can definitely see why. When it comes to budget, you can expect to spend around $3 per day exploring this entire country. For food, you can expect to spend between $2 to $3 a day if you're very much on the Asian street. While accommodation will cost you between $4 to $7. And as for transportation, you can get in a taxi for $3 or even take a bus for 25 cents. It's really choose your own adventure. Before we dive into the next 20 countries on this list, I want to tell you about the sponsor of this video, NordVPN. When you're constantly moved, whether you're a digital nomad or someone who just loves exploring the world, having a reliable and secure internet connection is essential. Destinations. If you love adventure, this travel destination is perfect for you. Nepal is the best place for budget travelers looking to get outside and into the mountains. I think a lot of travelers assume hiking or exploring here is incredibly expensive because of what you've probably heard about the price to climb Mount Everest. And while that may be true for some of those expeditions like that, it is possible to go on hiking adventures in Nepal on a budget. In total, you can expect to spend about $10 to $34 per day exploring Nepal. For food, you'll be spending about a total of $3 to $5 per day. On transportation, you'll be spending about $2 to $7 a day. And on accommodation, $3 to $6 a night while staying in Nepal. If you truly want to have a backpacking experience, Sri Lanka is an incredible destination for that because it's such a small country to explore. One of the best things that I recommend doing while you're traveling in Sri Lanka is taking the train Kandy to Ella. This will get you out of the most touristy areas of the country and into some of the most beautiful parts of Sri Lanka that everyone raves about. And the very best part is that it will only cost you around $17 to $42 per day to explore here. As for daily spending, you can expect to spend around $5 to $9 on accommodation, $2 to $4 on transportation, and around $5 to $9 on food. One of the most quintessential backpacker budget destinations is, of course, India. And one of the reasons that this is because of the extensive transportation systems that help you explore the country, all for very cheap prices. Of course, everyone that I know who's visited India loves it for the experience itself. You can explore so many different historical sites, go to festivals, and all kinds of events for only a few dollars. In total, you'll be spending about $19 a day. Accommodation each night will cost around $4. You can spend about $4 in total as well on food per day, and transportation can potentially only cost you $1 per day, depending on what you do. Some affordability and luxury experiences, make sure to add Albania to your 2025 travel bucket list. Most of Albania's beautiful coastline is done with incredible places that you can visit for very cheap, especially the economy. Another draw of Albania for budget travelers is the food scene. There's nothing like eating hearty meals for about $4 a day. Almost everyone in the country has meal options that are delicious and wildly affordable, especially when you compare it to bigger places in the U.S. When it comes to accommodation, you'll be spending about $10 per night. The cost of transportation in Albania will reach about $4 every day, so in total, you can explore Albania for about $20 a day.
You can be big and you can smell fresh. That's why the only Unstoppable is your phone for 24-hour non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the day goes, you can't stop this power.
Sure.
Unstoppable's fresh. Smell unstoppable.
When it looks like a hot dog, it's all you can remember. You can just ask Google for a quick refresher. Oh, right, the mitochondria, the powerhouses of the cell. What does it taste like a hot dog?
We're now entering the next where a good deal of the phenomenon.
I had to work. I just only had like one property to do. So I was driving pretty quick.
The future of trading is here on Robinhood.
Gillette Labs is just a fancy looking fusion of art. Gillette's best shape. Hey, it's ultra sharp blade.
This would be my personal favorite.
Yeah, I was.
Georgia
Yeah, so I got to get off real quick.
On a daily budget of $10 to $20. It's an incredible destination because there's so many activities that you can do for such a cheap price. Public and private transportation was shockingly affordable. Even the local restaurants are affordable. You can eat Georgian meals on a very low budget of between $5 per day. As for accommodation, you can have epic stays for about $10 to $15 a day. If you haven't added Georgia to your bucket list yet, now's the time. Bulgaria is rising up on the list of trendy travel destination 2025, and that's because the country offers everything you know and love about your favorite European destinations, but for half the price. For example, you can explore Bulgaria's food scene for about $6 a day. Transportation is also very
It's all about the easy money.
cost you about $5 to
Easy.
some of the top
I wanna. Certain things gotta be easy. You know what I mean? So
Honestly,
for me, that's how it is with me. Like certain things gotta be easy.
underrated.
Everything can't be hard. It's gotta be something that you making money off of. It's just simple.
For a daily budget of $30,
You know what I mean?
you can spend your time exploring some of Romania's best kept secrets. For food, you can expect to spend around $6 a day, while on transportation, expect to spend about $8 a day. And finally, for accommodation, you'll be spending about $1 a night. Out of all of the European countries on this list, Portugal is overwhelmingly one of the best places to go on a budget. Not only is the weather amazing, especially the coast, but so is everything that you can do on a really strict budget. I highly recommend Portugal for your trip for the low-cost activities, the delicious food, and really cheap transportation options. On a daily budget, you'll be spending about $40 to $45 a day. The price of accommodation per night will total around $10 to $15, while you'll be spending about $5 on transportation, depending on what you're going to do. And we can't forget about the food. You can expect about a daily budget of $5. For all of my hyper-organized type A travel
Cause it damn near cost you $2,000 just to get over there, though, bro, for plane tickets. So yeah, everything else is gonna be fucking cheap.
But with a bit of planning, you can totally explore the country for cheap.
You know how much it is to get a plane ticket to get to America to see them?
But there are better ways to spend your money and get a pretty similar view. During your trip to Turkey, you can expect to spend at least $25 to $30.
Whatever you don't spend, you spend it on plane tickets.
$10 on accommodation per night, $5 on transportation, and $5 a day on food.
Oh, I really like this one is the opposite. You save up the fly, and then you will save up, to eat, but you probably only need like, if you really want to ball, you really only need like $500. So if you go into somewhere that costs about $1,500 to get there, then you'll probably want $2,000 to save up. To get there, then you got like $500 on you. You'll be able to be good through the whole food time, because they gonna give you a lot of food for a little bit of money. But our money to them is like a lot of money. So it's kind of, yeah, I might spend $5 here, but $5 there is like down there $20, $30.
There is so much to see in this Central American country. From the wildlife, ecotourism to the volcanoes, it makes me honestly want to plan another trip for myself now. But the best part is that you can do all of this per day on a budget of about $15 to $25. Plus, you can eat local food for about $5 to $6 every day, and you only need to spend between $9 and $7 on accommodation.
And see, the thing is with other countries, it's like, yeah, they care about their people, so it's like everything, all the transportation and all that so cheap that they want people to continue working and being comfortable. This country, it ain't about being comfortable. Like, real shit, bro. It is not about being comfortable. I'm just calling it what it is. This shit is not comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. Compared to other countries, bro, this shit ain't comfortable. You could be over there dead broke and be comfortable. Like, literally. You could be over in other countries, be dead broke and be comfortable. Over here, you can't be broke and be comfortable. Ain't no way. Y'all gonna be on the street pavement. All these pavements. See, they got land. They got open fields. Niggas can make tents and shit. It be people living in these woods. You don't even be knowing. That's why it ain't safe to go out, you know, where the tourists don't tell you not to go, because it's some up that'll kidnap you, take you, or hold you ransom, and and be telling your family, hey, send $2,000. You be like, what? $2,000? Yeah, because in their country, that shit is a lot of money.
A total daily budget in Ecuador is around $20 to $30. For food, you'll be spending around $5 to $10. Accommodation will be a little bit more expensive, and maybe even your biggest expense while in the country. You can expect to pay around $10 to $15 per night.
Shit, maybe we can maybe we could do something someday, and maybe we could meet it. Where you stay at again? Where is he? What state you in, Whitney?
If you want to experience awesome yet inexpensive cultural experiences, then Bolivia is the place. It's a great country to immerse yourself in and spend an extended time in, even if you're on a budget. For example, all daily budgets in Bolivia will cost around $20 to $35. So let's break that down. Local restaurants and authentic food can be found for around $5 to $10 per day. As for accommodation, it's pretty inexpensive as well. You'll be paying about $5 to $7.
West side. We're on the west side.
Don't forget about how to get around. You can expect your transportation budget to be around $2 to $5 per day. One of the cheapest places in Central America, if not the entire world, is Nicaragua.
Yeah.
And with the low cost
Midwest, where? What state?
One of my absolute favorite places that I went to in Nicaragua was called Pohnpei Island. You can spend your time in Nicaragua visiting volcanoes, beaches, lakes, and even islands. And you can do that all for about a total of $20 a day. But the budget
Okay,
doesn't stop
Utah.
there.
Damn.
Nicaragua will cost you
Really,
$100
Utah.
which is
Yeah.
equivalent to the daily cost.
I don't think I forgot. You did tell me that, Utah. Damn. It's cold up there right now, ain't it? Appreciate the light.
Doesn't stop there. Food in Nicaragua will cost you around $10 a day, which is similar to the daily cost of Chex.
Ain't it's cold up there?
What tends to be the cheapest is accommodation, which will range from $10 a night. If you have always wanted to travel to Africa, but you have to do it on a budget, then Morocco is the place for you. Some of my
Oh,
favorite
okay.
places in Morocco were first
Utah.
city Chefchaouen, the Atlas Inn, and of course,
Did you go to college? And so are you going to about Utah University?
it'll cost you around $10 to $35 per day. If you're a foodie, then you're in luck because the food in Morocco is not only exceedingly good, but it's also very cheap. You can spend between $3 to $5 a day on that. As for transportation, that will cost you around $5 for public transportation, although renting a private driver, for example, will cost a lot more than that. And accommodation will average about $10 a day. You can see the iconic pyramids of Giza on a budget. With and without a guide, there are ways to make Egypt affordable. Let me explain. You explore the pyramids, eat traditional food, and dive into the Egyptian culture, all daily budget of $15 to $20 a day. I do have to say, the street food is incredible, and it will only cost you about $10 per day to eat something incredibly good. As for accommodation, you'll be paying between $5 and $10 a night for hostels.
That's in Egypt.
It'll cost you about
Egypt definitely is cheap. That shit ain't cheap to go there. I can't wait to go back. That shit costs money. Costs money to get over there. Costs nothing to get back. For real, that shit cheap as hell to get in the country, to get to this country is cheap. Back to get to another country. Man, what the fuck? I'm talking about them tickets be like $2,000. So if you ain't planning on staying a week, you wasting your damn money. If I go overseas, I'm staying at least a week.
That's exactly how a trip to the Philippines will make you feel, even if you're on a tight budget and have no room to splurge. Although the cities in the Philippines
That's why you got some YouTubers,
is far away from the city.
they travel, but they make a good amount of money to travel, but they really be like, they be budgeting and fuck, cause they don't work, so they only living off of the YouTube check. So pretty much they might be getting 2, 3, 4 thousand off of one YouTube video. So what they do is they'll take that money and they'll go buy a plane ticket to another country to give you an experience video that's gonna get them a lot of damn views. And at the end of the month, they might stay there for a whole month. Literally, they might stay at that bitch a whole month and wait till that check come back, then go somewhere else. I mean, and they never save money. They don't do none of that. They don't none of that. What it is I think what it is, what be smart is it like you go and pay for life insurance somewhere and just, if you die, shit, some people you leave who your kids is or whatever, if you do have kids, you know what I'm saying, leave them some money. Like, some of them motherfuckers be getting a girl pregnant out that bitch. He leave 30 days, he gone, got a whole baby in a whole other country. They die, they send all their money to him. Shit like that, wow.
It feels like it might just be too expensive. Honest that with research, patience, and some open-mindedness to
yeah, we can meet more in the middle. So you Utah. Let me look at the map. Hold on. Let me look. Let me see. Let's see.
Take 40% off fall florals at Hobby Lobby. Create warmth and color from floral arrangements. Build your own and add the perfect garland for a finishing touch. Save 40% on fall florals at Hobby.
What if I told you there's a river in the Amazon that literally cooks anything alive that falls into it? I'm talking.
Trying to find it. Hold on. I'm trying to go to Utah at. Oh, state is in the middle. Okay, hold on. It ain't showing me nothing in the middle. It's showing me Oklahoma, New Mexico. Y'all the square box, y'all the little squares. It's Colorado. Colorado is more square. The whole square. Oh, okay, yeah, I see where you at. This is where you at right here. This is where you at right here. This is where you at. You right there. You closer to California. Hell no, we got to somewhere else. Hell no. Hell no. You would be closer. You would be closer. We gotta go. Oh, let me back this map up. Hold on. Hold on. Let me back it up. Hold on real quick. Let me back it up. Oh, now we can meet. We can meet probably. If you over there, if you right there. Oh, let me stand up. Nah, that's too far. If you right here, and I'm way over here, we need to meet somewhere right here, or at least over here, like somewhere over here, in this area. That way, the distance between you and me, so we can meet at this point right here. What is this? What's this state? We can move. We can see. We can meet each other in that spot, in the middle, like dead in the middle. So let me see, You trying to get one over on me or something. Hold on, let me see. Let's get to that. Where that one at? Right next to it. Okay. Here you go, right here. Boom. What state is that? We can meet in Kansas. We can meet in Kansas. I want to be at the beach. Hell yeah. Fuck the beach. Come to Florida then. See. Or we can meet him. Or we can meet at hold on. We can meet in hold on. We can meet if you want some type of water. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. Best places is all the way south. So yeah, Kansas. We're gonna have to meet up in Kansas or below Kansas or Texas. We could meet up in Texas. You want to do Texas? Texas way better. You say either Cali or Florida? Well, your ass come. You better bring your ass to Florida then. You way further. Hell no. You going in the middle. Or we could do something fun. Like we meet in Kansas and then drive somewhere. You know what I mean? Something like that. I don't know. You gotta figure that shit out. I ain't meeting your ass. Hell no. You talking about meet you way over there in Nevada. You way over there close to Nevada. It don't even take you. Shit, it'll take me a whole 3 days, 2 days to get there. Yeah, on the plane it won't take that long, but shit, that ticket expensive to get way over there. That shit costs. Yeah, that bitch about 3 days, 2 days. Day and a half, about 2 days. To get way over there. That's far. Gotta meet in Kansas. Really, I'm only taking one state across. You only going one state across. I'm going like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 5 states. I'm going about 5 states. You going about 2 or 1 state. Your tickets will be way cheaper than mine. Sweaty Sauce, what's going on, bro? Hit that like out to the channel. What's that? Oh, you already did that, man. I remember you. Hit the like button. But yeah, that ain't that ain't it. You said, well, I fly to Vegas. No, I'm not flying way to Vegas. Cause you in Utah, Vegas ain't nothing but down. Nevada is right there. I fly to Vegas like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I want to go halfway. You know what I mean? Make it cheaper for me and you. We'll meet halfway and go somewhere. Yeah, we go halfway and meet somewhere. Hold on. Let's see what Kansas is about. Hold on. We gonna see what's going on. Kansas, fun life. Let's see what it say. Summer weekend life, fun. Let me see. Say sea life. Seems like that's all they got. Fun things to do in Kansas weekend. Okay. Let's see. 15 things we can do. Let's do 15 things we can do. Let's see. Oh, Kansas. Wizard of Oz shit. Let's see, cause now the food might be busting now. You might get there and the food might be busting.
What are some fun things to do in Kansas City? I'm excited about this. Breaking down a list of 15 things.
Let's see. 15 things. Hey man, all that shit, man. We don't see all that shit, man. Hurry up.
Yeah, it is on the
So we can go to a Union Station and look over some shit. Okay, what about number 1? Let's see number 1. Y'all don't know how to explain. Y'all showing too much of y'all, man. Hey. Cafe. Let me see. Little light trailer park. Hold on. Oh no, we might can't go to camp. Oh, they got this. Here we go to Loop. The Loop. Go to the arcade. I'm gonna go to this right here. What this is? Oh, they got this Kansas City skyline. Oh, they got another ride. So yeah, we can go to the Kansas City. It look like a theme park. Yeah, we go to the theme park. So that's a big thing. Theme park. This old big ass theme park they got. That bit look big too. We ain't gonna ride on that though. We probably gonna be here for 30 minutes. Oh, they got to feed the birds. Oh, they got little bird tricks. Yeah, we gonna find something to do no matter where. They got the little coffee shop, okay. Kansas City a little boring in a motherfucker. Yeah, that shit look boring. Kansas ain't shit going on. Yeah, they boring the motherfucker. The only thing they got is this damn roller coaster. Yeah, fun world. World of fun. Ocean of fun. Yeah. That's it. That's all the thing in Kansas. That's the only thing we gonna go visit. Yup, Kansas ain't got a damn thing. Kansas ain't got a damn thing, man. Another compared to Florida now. Shit, California, Georgia, New York, Texas. If you like the woods and shit like that, North Carolina. North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. It's a lot of more fun places than Kansas. I ain't gonna lie, Kansas sucks. No offense, but that motherfucker suck. I look on there, ain't shit to do. This shit remind me of St. Pete. St. Pete ain't nothing to do. I mean, it's probably like some little fun, but you gotta think about how YouTube the fun place, and they didn't have nothing but that roller coaster. It's like, that's the funnest place ever. Yeah, that shit look lame as hell. We might as well just get, only thing we gonna do, we gonna go up there, we gonna have fun, we gonna vlog, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I want you on my channel, you know what I'm saying? You get to be on the Tay Blaze channel, You know what I'm saying? And then shit, we just gonna, if you drink or you know what I'm saying, we gonna try to find our local, little chop. You know what I'm saying? Get us a little spliff. If you probably don't even smoke. Get us a little drink, some wine, you know what I'm saying? Sit back and just enjoy the scenery and go live and talk shit. And we gonna go to a little place and then that'll be it pretty much going to Kansas. But I mean, the budget get right, we can go ahead and start, That's why I say we really could probably meet in Texas. It's better to meet in Texas. Like, we could probably meet in, feel what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. You up this way, I'm across. All it's going to take is us doing this. All we got to do is this, right? We're going to be doing it. You over here, I'm over here. You do it, bam. We meet, bam. Well, for real. So we'll be up like this. Boom. We'll be like this. We'll meet like this. I feel like the live will go crazy too, because we always talking on here, so we always communicate. The live will go crazy. See us, they be like, oh man, Whitney right here. Boom. Like, yo, this shit real. Yeah, we can meet. That'll be way better. The meet in Texas, way better. Like maybe Houston or Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Or I heard Argentina pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I mean San Diego. Not San Diego. Is it San Diego? Yeah, San Diego. Not San Diego. San Antonio. San Antonio, I heard they pretty good. They got good food there and everything. And I ain't even know they shut down this one place. They had some good ass turkey legs. They shut down. Oh yeah, turkey leg. That was exactly what it's called, turkey leg. They shut down turkey leg, man. That's crazy. Shut down turkey leg. That's crazy, bro. Turkey leg.
My skin, sensitive and irritated. So I choose Venus Extra Smooth Sensitive with Skin Soft Blades.
Circulate, man. My taste buds are going all in shape right now, man. It's so good.
Because everybody wants to know what we put in our circulates. All of our employees sign an non-disclosure agreement for our trade secrets, recipes, and everything that basically happens within the establishment. Our first circulate is the original circulate. That's a plain circulate. It has all of our seasonings, all of the different vegetables that are stuffed inside of the circulate. Then you have your sub-circulate, and that's stuffed with dirty rice. And the dirty rice has a kick to it. I order a stuffed turkey leg with jerk sauce, and it is our most popular is chicken circulate, which is a shrimp Alfredo circulate.
Because I live in Texas.
You can't go wrong with anything you order at the turkey leg hut.
You get a lot of different celebrities that come in here.
Kevin Hart, Drake, NBA, NFL players, Snoop Dogg.
And all they do is post because it's so good. Like I tell you, this is tell itself.
We have people that literally come from different countries, different states.
South Dakota, North Dakota, you like man.
We drove for like 1 hour. I drove straight from San Antonio, straight to the turkey leg hut, and stood in line.
Stood in line.
We begin with breaking developments in the saga of a popular Houston restaurant. Good afternoon, I'm Lisa Hernandez.
Adam Andy Sirota, KPRC2 was the first this afternoon to report indictments against the former owner of BP.
Ooh, I told you. I thought you knew.
Price was arrested Thursday on multiple charges of paying someone to burn down a business partner's restaurant. Our Bryce Newberry was in the courtroom this afternoon for Bryce's appearance. Bryce, what have we...
Yeah, Andy and Lisa, we know that fire happened nearly 5 years ago at bar 5015 in the Museum District. And today, Lynn Price, who is the full owner of the Turkey Lake Hut, the co-owner, he has been accused of orchestrating and paying others to start that fire. Arrested yesterday, a source tells me, during a traffic stop after he left his girlfriend's house in the Katy area. And when they took him into custody,
his girlfriend. Oh, he said he was cheating on his wife too.
From that fire that happened back in June of 2020. People nearby say that they felt an explosion when that happened, and surveillance captured masked men pouring fluids around the bar before it went up in flames. Things and homes near that scene also have damage. And according to the federal indictment just unsealed, Lindell or Lynn Price conspired and paid others to burn the place down. Armani Williams and John Lee Price, who is not related to Lynn, allegedly gasoline, gas cans, and face coverings at a truck stop. And then they drove to them early in the morning back in June of 2020 and started that fire. 3 minutes after the fire ignited, the indictment alleges that Lynn Price got a call that the arson was complete, allegedly paid them later that day. And federal prosecutors allege that Lynn Price targeted a former co-owner of the Turkey Lake Hut and his own business partner, all for financing. So John Lee Price, who allegedly started and got paid for that fire, and his attorney just spoke with us outside of court this afternoon.
This is a classic example of being very mindful of the company that you keep. Sometimes the company that you keep can get you in trouble. We look forward to looking into the charges, investigating the charges, and ensuring that Mr. John Lee Price's rights are protected.
So John Lee Price and Armani Williams have been released on bond this afternoon, but Lynn Price is being held in federal custody. We did see him in the courtroom today. He was handcuffed and shackled. His mother was also in the courtroom. She didn't want to say anything as she left later on. But he will be back in federal court next week for a detention hearing that will determine what happens going forward. He does face up to 25 years in federal prison. And prosecutors say that additional unnamed people have also been charged in this conspiracy. However, in this arson, this conspiracy. However, they have not yet been arrested, so they have not yet been identified. We are live downtown this afternoon at Bryce Newberry, KPRC. To see it all together for us.
Who would have known that you could mac and cheese on top of a turkey leg?
Support your family with fast money transfers to Haiti. Download today.
For nearly 50 years, Harbor Freight has been a reliable source for the water. Who would have known that you could put mac and cheese? Turkey leg.
Before we knew it, we had people actually coming to eat outside of the rodeo instead of going to the rodeo. We went to a small location thereafter, and we opened this location in December of 2017.
The food's amazing, the environment's amazing. You never know who you may see. It's absolutely worth the wait. Everybody's been raving about it. 48-hour reservations to get here. We try basically everything on the menu.
Everything with us is trial and error. We don't have a culinary background. Our turkey legs are not the average turkey leg. Everything in Texas is big. They're huge portions. They're shareable. They're so tender that they literally fall right off the bone. And all we give you is a pork. Nothing else is needed.
This turkey leg man, my taste buds are 100% right now.
Oh, it just called, it was guess the states.
Everything that basically happened established.
For the highly popular eatery known as the Turkey Leg Hut. And this story is a bit of a tragedy in terms of the way it has ended, but I think there's a few things gleaned from this story. Now, before we get into it, for is items that you can have close to other products, fresh livestock or fresh, not livestock, but fresh foods, meats, and certain. There are certain things that you cannot mix and commingle in an area. It has to be isolated. It has to be properly packaged and storage, right? So that's the few. General food not in sound condition.
not safe for human consumption. Let's see if we can get a couple more in here. General food stored in locker rooms, dressing room, garbage room, mechanical room, observed food items, bulk seasoning, etc., food equipment, and single service articles stored in various storage units consisting of wood cabinet located outside the kitchen. Let's see what else. Observe thermometer and prep holder not working and not properly located. Listen, the health inspection, listen. I know that y'all probably, if you ever own a business, you probably hate to see it coming. But there's a reason that we have these things in place, right? So, again, this list of violations is 8 pages long. But something else happened. Okay. So they get hit with 35 violations in September of this year.
Like, that's my person. I was like, I am so.
My
So
bad.
yeah, I went to her, and my business blew up, and I turned into a businesswoman. I would always call her for advice for anything, and we would always talk. Like that was like I would consider her like my friend, mom, sister.
Yeah, I never forgot. I almost forgot.
I don't know, she's been recently going through like legal trouble with her husband, dealing with the restaurant. But anytime, she crossed my mind, anytime I see it in the blogs, and one of my close friends, Frankie, they got really cool. I would always check on her, like check on her DMs, and then check on her and be like, her. Like, I'm like, hey, are you okay? Like, God is da-da-da-da. I'm always feeling her spirit. She like, so, yeah, that was our got in. I came to town, I told her whatever. So she called me and she asked me for a favor. She was like, hey, I did a favor. I need you to show this balance in my account and I'm going to give it right back to you on Tuesday. This is a Friday. So I'm going to give it right back to you on Tuesday. I have to show this because basically they're threatening to detain me. But I don't need to spend it. Like I just need it there because I have one. It's just like give this and contact them. And so I'm like, okay.
Let's pause for a minute. She said,
Damn, ain't no turkey that went down like that, boy. They was going through some shit this whole year.
I just need to show that I have the balance in my account. She said, now, I'm going to give it right back to you because I got money. I got it, right? I just don't have it in this particular account, man.
Ready to eat meal delivery services are not created faster. Everything is done from
Oh, I just had forgot y'all was on, man. I had, I was watching this turkey leg hunt shit and forgot, my bad.
Prices are blowing up, except on kayak. Get cheaper flights this summer on kayak. Search now.
This is Buick. Now.
Oh no, it's just the turkey leg hunt. They had shut down and I wanted to know why.
If you have the money, why couldn't you just transfer that money that you have to this account? I'm not understanding what the problem is, but therein lies the first problem. Liar. She should have seen that, but if she wanted to be a quote-unquote good friend, and she looked at her as a mentor, she was able and willing to overlook these discrepancies in her statements. Let's continue.
She's like at $75,000. And mind you, like I said, this is the boss, this is the lady that $75,000 that I used to work. So $75,000 was like a day's work. So in my head, I'm like, okay, for her to even contact me, let me just show her where I can because I look up to this lady and there's no way she would pay me back. Like, there's no way she would pay me back, Oh, I thought that I had sent you this message. I thought that I had pressed send. Oops, silly me, I did. So let's read the message.
This is terrible. All right. The message says, I thought I said this to you earlier. I forgot to hit send. Thank you again so much for being there when I needed you. Things are finally turning around. Great. Where's my money then?
Yeah, like, what's that?
Got it. So listen, perhaps if Lindell and Nakia hadn't been so cocky and arrogant about their success, despite their ignorance on how to successfully run a business, then they could have at some point had the foresight, or at the very least, the business actually noticed that there's a hole in the hull of the ship, and that they were dangerously close to sinking. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Seafood and
costly and
yeah, mainly seafood.
To do things the right way in business. That's why shortcuts were created, right? But there's a reason we have state laws and regulation in place when it comes to business practices. There's a reason smart business owners seek outside resources in order to help in areas that they know is a struggle for them. That's what makes all the difference between a
They should have sold it. They should when they had the chance to get people in here that can really control the operation, and y'all just sit back and just collect the money every month. They wanted to run it so bad and keep control of it that they missed the point of that they
learned self-taught and that they didn't need any schooling. They thought that they didn't need to learn about how to run a restaurant, all of the undisclosed intricacies of operating efficiently, right? They thought they didn't need to attend business classes and learn about the safety measures that they teach you when you're going to school to become a licensed chef. They didn't need to become a licensed chef. They were wrong. And their ignorance and arrogance cost them what could have been a very lucrative and successful franchise that was all of them. This is a harsh lesson, okay, in the importance of wisdom and self-awareness. But even bigger than that, it's a lesson in how character can absolutely destroy hard work and general wealth and your wildest dreams.
Yes! Woo! Prize Picks lineup is all green, baby! That's all. We are prediction geniuses!
Yeah, fresh seafood. I don't know. I ain't really into the fishing shit. I don't mind doing it for fun. I ain't really into the fishing, catching fish and eating. That's I got to. That's the only way I'm into that type of shit.
So the thing that you came to my restaurant to fight, help my first incident of fight. Since our restaurant has never been open. Oh, wow, that's impressive. Yeah, it's impressive for a black man. We see 30-some people a week. People a week? First of all. See, y'all niggas just kill them. And we ain't killing murder. Niggas stop doing it.
No.
30,000?
No. You don't need another shot.
The once popular Turkey Lake Hut is officially closed. The judge converted the Third Ward establishment's Chapter 11 bankruptcy to Chapter 7, clearing the way for restaurant's landowner to terminate the lease. This is new video from today showing the closed restaurant on Alameda. As you can see, all of the iconic signs are now gone. All assets are to be sold to repay creditors. This has been months with a series of headlines from bankruptcy.
And most of us familiar with this corporate. You truly understand or experience life until you face obstacles that test your courage. Whether that means turn into a life of crime or stand on a straight and narrow path to achieve your goals. Like trusting the people you believe in can become a challenge, especially with success is long lasting.
Let's clear my head, yup. Sitting by the water, meditating.
Today, we'll discuss a story that amplifies this. A story about a man who faced tremendous loss over the past few years. Bankruptcy, losing his wife, his restaurant, his family, and now even his freedom. A recent indictment from the feds has shined light on his controversial actions. This is accused of burning out his competition, literally, allegedly stealing recipes, selling drugs when the business was slow, and even using the restaurant logo to put on these narcotics. Not to mention, he scammed the gospel singer and his wife, who were invested in the business. In this video, we dive into the story, examine the details of his recent arrest, and explore the events that led to his current situation. But before we break this one down, I want you guys to remember, give me the link, I should give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Family, the kid home, and her ex-husband, Lindell Lynn Price. Holmes and Price started the Turkey Leg.
She divorced him.
And wrote it. 2 years later, they moved their hustling business to 4830 Amanda Street, with fans from lines around the factory in their hands will fall off the bone turkey legs, covered in shrimp off, dirty rice, or other savory toppings like crawfish, macaroni, and cheese. What began with 30 legs a week with a smoky pit have ballooned to hundreds in a matter of days thanks to demand.
I would say the world was going to take something.
Meet Nakia and Lynn Price, founders of the Turkey Leg Hut restaurant in Houston, Texas.
You know, we came up with the concept. People encouraged us. And before we knew it, it took off. We grew about 45,000 turkeys. Still to this day, I'm amazed to see that line around the building. Here we go.
Boy, that's what plays a major role. Moving the work with you kids.
We don't have to bring out a generator. To be able to plug up our food trucks from our vehicle, I mean, it's genius. So it's easy for me to be able to plug up what I do. It's made our life easier.
This was riddled with controversy. By Instagram, she quoted, he has initiated a voluntary court-supervised process that will allow it the flexibility to continue ongoing discussions with all financial stakeholders. In connection with the filing, the company has sought approval to continue its operations while meeting its engagements to all stakeholders, employees, suppliers, and vendors. According to records, the owner had listed 19 creditors with the estimated liability of $1 million and $10 million. Two of the largest accounts included the amount of $1.9 million, disputed amount of $932,000. But it's a guy named Rogers, who's now the owner of 50% in the Third Ward. He filed a lawsuit against his colleagues, who he used to work for in 2020. In his suit, he alleged the restaurant's majority owner, Holmes, formerly Price, was not burning cars, customers, and supplies to other food trucks and catering businesses without compensating Rogers and other shareholders. But later that year, Roger Barr pleaded on fire, joined in 2020. It would take to 2025 to know why. Apparently, of course, the lawsuit, but Roger also took the recipe, the supplier from the turkey leg hut, and made it his for Barr from 50. But apparently, that was the key ingredient to the turkey leg hut.
Oh, but they knew they was going down, so they knew they was going down, so they burnt up a place that probably was going to take over their business and burnt.
More information was coming out. James Fortune, a Grammy-nominated gospel singer, and his wife had filed a lawsuit against Nakia Price after finding out that she had filed for bankruptcy. It seems they claim they loaned her hundreds of thousands of dollars to help keep the restaurant afloat. The suit also indicates the claim that Fortune and his wife invested nearly $400,000 in the restaurant, including $180,000 for a 15% ownership stake. The couple is seeking to recover their investment and expenses.
The first time, legal trouble for Houston's well-known Turkey Leg Hut.
Grammy-nominated gospel singer James Fortune and his wife are now suing the restaurant's owner over claims they put more than $300,000 into the restaurant and are now out of the money. Sherman Chow joins us live with the story you'll see only on
Turkey Leg Hut closed,
Sherman, this is just the latest for this popular restaurant.
They closed down. There ain't no more Turkey Leg Hut. They closed down a year ago.
We are outside of Turkey Leg Hut, which remains closed because of 35 health department code violations. And now a new lawsuit has filed. And
I mean, they ain't been there. You know what that means? They ain't been there cleaning their shit. They ain't been there operating. They been really pretty much let business wake up, wake up, opening up their restaurant. At first, they probably would own it, being there every day, all that. They probably got tired. So much money came in. They were taking trips for weeks and days, ain't checking on their damn, and they just trashing that shit.
We spent time our kids interacting with each other.
Then last December, as the prices were in the throes of a contentious divorce, the Fortune said they loaned Nakia, as the restaurant's owner, $100,000. 2 months later, Raquel says Nakia phoned.
She was hysterical. The controllers were physically there to seize assets, and so she needed financial assistance immediately.
The Fortunes then say they put in $180,000 for 15% ownership of the Turkey Leg Hut. The next month, the Fortunes tell us Nakia couldn't pay bills.
So she asked if I would use my personal card to purchase for the business.
The Fortunes say they spent thousands paying for food supplies and services. Then, on March 26th, Turkey Leg Hut filed for bankruptcy, declared less than $50,000 in assets.
By then, we're $300,000 in. Bankruptcy was filed a month after we had given that money. We come to find out there's millions in debt now.
Over the past few weeks, I went to the Turkey Leg Hut, contacted employees, attorneys, and Tia Holmes requesting an interview, which she declined. The Fortunes say, in hopes of keeping the restaurant afloat, they
even paid some employees. A lot of people. Some people probably don't know, like they got a sick childhood.
And it just didn't work, as opposed to something more nefarious.
I think I allowed my approach to blind me in a lot of areas. It's no words to describe the level of pain, frustrations.
The Fortunes say they put in nearly $400,000 into the restaurant. Now they are
end up marrying a single.
In hopes of getting their money.
Cheese.
Now we should that some of the players in this ongoing Turkey Leg Hut drama do have criminal convictions, including James Fortune. Those are from several years past and are unrelated to Turkey Leg Hut and this lawsuit. I did contact Nakia Holmes yesterday for comment, her representative declined a response.
As you can see, right, and just we had a lot going on. But little did he know, less than a year from there, the feds are coming out on the store. On the last week of April 2025, Price was arrested and accused of orchestrating the 2020 burning of Bar 5015 and the bar just blocks away from Turkey Leg, which closed in 2024. The bar is owned by Steve Rogers, who is also co-owner of Turkey Leg, which we briefly talked about. 2 other men, John Lee Price and Marnie Williams, were also arrested as part of the same incident. The Lynn Price was using the Turkey Leg to store hundreds of pounds of Mary Jane. He told the feds that the marijuana would be sold at the restaurant, packaged and bearing the business name. During testimony that lasted more than an hour, investigators uncovered evidence that showed that Price threatened Rogers after he bought the Bar 15 in 2019. Rogers told the FBI that he initially considered partnering with Lynn and Nakia Holmes, Price's ex-wife, and another Turkey Leg Hut owner, ownership of the bar, but decided against it. Rogers' decision upset Lynn Price. Told the FBI that Lynn Price bought a box of cash to the bar to attempt to buy the business. The offer was rejected. Lynn Price later called and sent messages to Rogers complaining about it. In some of the messages, Lynn Price said he was upset about the bar selling crawfish and using the same supplier as the Turkey Leg. In others, he proved that he was upset that the bartenders were gossiping about Price and Holmes. Rogers told the FBI that Lynn Price threatened to cross between Lynn Price and John Lee Price. Before and after the party was set, at least 2 other men are believed to have participated in setting the party. Neither has been charged. The first was $4,000, which was distributed to the crew. The second was for $400. Lynn was also charged with orchestrating the theft and arson of the party. A 1975 Noble Blue. 2 months before the bar fire, John Lee Price allegedly told FBI agents that Lynn Price, for years, orchestrated the theft and illegal sales of cars, heavy equipment, and triggers. He also testified that the Noble belonged to its officer. When Lynn Price found the owner was,
that's how I beat though.
Now during this hearing, testimony from authorities also found weapons.
Man, they spending all their money, man. They don't know, boy. Man, you gotta have 5 things going on. Just one thing. That one thing is a consistent thing, but you gotta have other things going on. That's why I say I got YouTube. You know, I'm gonna start me. You know, I'm doing this music shit. Which having clothes, we'll have brands, we'll be having, you know, and I still working on the side. I still, if I need to, and we'll be investing in all kind of stuff. But that is because they were getting a divorce. They was going through a divorce, so they wasn't caring about she wasn't caring about the business, and he wasn't caring about the business. They just let that shit go under whatever. They ain't give a damn. He ain't give a damn.
After hours in the courtroom this morning.
Yeah, Lisa, and the former turkey leg owner, federal prosecutors say the turkeys have come home to roost. They say for years, Lynn Price has tried to keep his hands clean of crimes, paying off others to do the dirty work, and they want to keep him in custody. During a more than 2-hour hearing, an FBI agent testified that Price paid $1,400 to have his ex-business partners on 5015 blown up nearly 5 years ago. This is surveillance video from that early morning in June of 2020 when masked men poured gasoline all over the patio fire that then caused an explosion and destroyed the building. An indictment concealed last week alleges that Lynn Price orchestrated this plan. The owner of that bar allegedly told FBI agents he initially planned to bring Lynn Price into that business, but then decided not to. The owner allegedly turned down a box of cash Lynn Price brought him to be part of the ownership team, and then on 5015 started selling crack, apparently using the Turkey Leg Hut supplier. The owner said Lynn Price called screaming, hollering, and threatened to blow the place up. So in the past, Lynn Price went to federal prison on tax fraud-related charges. Once he got out on supervised release, prosecutors allege that he's been involved in other criminal activity, including paying a co-defendant in this arson case to steal vehicles and heavy machinery. The FBI agent testified under oath that same co-defendant admitted to bringing truckloads of high marijuana from California that would be stored at the Turkey Leg Hut and then got sold at the restaurant in custom branded packaging. Prosecutors allege Lynn Price got the proceeds and gave some of the money to that co-defendant. And while he's not charged connected to those actions specifically, Price's attorney argues he is not a danger to the community. He's actually helped the community after natural disasters.
Mr. Wendell Price deserves a bond for various reasons. One, being that he's not a danger to the community. You heard full testimony as it relates to his community involvement, the things that he does for the community. But more importantly, the co-defendants that are on his indictment have all been given a bond. So we're asking for equity and asking for a bond similar to this indictment.
The federal judge ended this hearing by saying there's a lot to think about and she's going to chew on it. You don't yet know when she'll make a decision about keeping Lynn Price in custody.
And Bryce, we understand Lynn Price is accused of another arson in her indictment. What did you find out about that?
Yeah, and in April of 2020, prosecutors say he paid a co-defendant to steal a 1975 Chevy Nova because Lynn Price wanted the end out of it. And once they took that truck to the mechanic, they found out it had been stolen from a police officer who owned it. It was then found burned in railroad tracks in Vermont. Now, around both of these alleged arsons, prosecutors say Calmer.
The whole damn thing 2 months ago, rise and fall.
With just one touch, hands-free perfect fit, like Dia makes the WAP.
One of the most popular. The doors have only been open about a year and a half, and already they're a staple in Houston. People willing to wait for 3 hours to get in. While I ain't got that kind of patience to wait, others. So why did you decide to do Turkey Legs instead?
You know what? I think Turkey Legs shows up. We started from rodeo season, of course, going to Turkey Legs. And then the way we prepared our turkey legs became a big social. And we had people from everywhere coming to see.
The trains are really good. So all around good place.
Are you ever amazed at the business that you've been able to create?
Every day. We are truly amazed when we walk past, when we drive past and see the line. It's a blessing. And something, you know, it's kind of surreal to know something that we created and people come from all over to thank what we created.
What got you going?
Well, my friend is on the grade, and I want to try the Indian crawfish mac and cheese.
Now you guys are giving unity with different charities.
then set foundations.
Yeah, we
Yeah, it was the divorce deal. Yep. They just stopped. They just stopped, and then he ended up he in trouble because he was doing other shit. I think she told on the nigga. I think, hey, women, boy, ain't nothing like a women school. She probably told on that nigga ass. Got that nigga ass locked up.
I think what we've created here for me is an environment that people don't want to leave. And so that's I think that's why, up the street we're gonna have like everybody. We'll have daiquiris in the house. So you can transition from here to there. And then if you just want to stay and you continue in the environment, but give people other people the opportunity to still eat.
How many different flavors do you have?
We have about 13 different variations of the turkey leg, including the flavored turkey leg, the stuffed turkey leg, the shrimp Alfredo stuffed turkey leg, and then the Cajun fish turkey leg.
Let's get to it. Let's taste it. Delicious. And super tender.
And this Monday, they're going to be white turkey. That's your favorite. Nice.
I love Tennessee Glaze.
Tennessee Glaze turkey leg, yes.
You know those people out there for a long time. Tell me what's that like trying to treat them once they get in the door.
It's awesome because they stand in line and they eat to wait to get here to eat. I appreciate it because they could have anywhere to let everybody, so they really appreciate the support of the city and everybody.
Some of the first signs of trouble for the
Yeah, she did.
residents sued.
She got mad because then they said they arrested him, leave her girlfriend house. So he pretty much wasn't even staying with her. He wasn't staying with her no more. He moved with a girlfriend. He moved with a bitch. He was staying with a bitch. That's probably when she called the police on him. I swear, when she called the police, she said that nigga ass up.
Residents that are named in this lawsuit, and they all claim that they have a bone to pick with the Turkey Leg Hut because of all of the smoke coming from their outdoor cooking area and their homes. And we came out earlier today and captured some of that on camera, all the smoke surrounding people's houses. The lawsuit claims the smoke is jeopardizing people's health, and the restaurant is an unpermitted, illegal, and unregulated business. The law also accuses the city of Houston of ignoring the complaints about the smoke. Today, the residents won a temporary restraining order in which the restaurant can only operate in our area between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. It's a small victory as they continue work to having all outdoor cooking stopped at the restaurant.
They got to get something. They had to get something to eliminate that smoke. They ain't gonna spend that money.
It causes throat irritation, headaches, etc. You wake up smelling like smoke. When we're talking about how big it is, then what else do you want to do than to be in court?
And the Turkey Leg Hut released this statement to us saying, quote, at this time it is a pending legal matter and we are not able to comment. We are aware of the allegations against the Turkey Leg Hut and have been cooperating with the city of Houston and the associated departments. We will continue to rigorously defend allegations made against us as we always work hard to have a safe and healthy environment for our community and patrons. Natasha Geiger reporting, Fox 26 News.
At the time the lawsuit was filed, many in the area wondered if it was a sign of a budget problem. Some people even called the lawsuit an example of gentrification, while support to social media to support the Turkey Leg Hut.
Now we start with the latest of the ongoing battle between.
I'm gonna go to bed, go to work early, have a good night. All right, I appreciate you. You know, it's always been love every day, all day. I appreciate you standing 10 toes with me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down too. Shit, I've been on here for about 2 hours.
Success, but with that has come some major headaches.
So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Be safe. Appreciate you.
People started choosing sides. They call this a race issue and accusing the neighbors of the push.
Okay then, just let me know. You know, be on. So I appreciate it.
To neighbors of the popular restaurant, they give details and instructions on how Child Protection Association, now being multiplied the Justice Society of Tomorrow. I don't know yet, according to that email. Another portion of the email reads, the ultimate goal is...
Even if you stop by to hit the like button, I appreciate that.
Turkey leg hut to be somewhere else and not on our corner. That cannot be the stated goal. So we also need to think of injunction relief that we can ask for. They talk about this attorney representing the neighbors, Chris Feldman, the attorney for Turkey Leg Hut, John Stavisano, and community activist Derek Muhammad Glass House, and civilian evangelist who want to welcome you all to the Backroad Citizen.
All right, talk to you later.